All right, YouTube. What's the big old deal? What's the big old deal, man? Welcome to the late night Nina Boy show. What's happening? Yeah, we still jumping though. You feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna let some of y'all good people get up in here, man. Y'all know how we coming. All right, we at 54. What's happening though? Yeah, man. Audio. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure the sound cool, man. I'm working on the sound right now, man. Little technical difficulties, but it's all good, man. It's small fries to a Big Mac. You feel me? Yeah. Um, yeah, man. I had the actual time today to really like run through content, man. I just be on the go so fast, you know. Hold on, let me turn that down, man. What's happening? What's happening? We had 67 people. That's what's up. All right, so man, let's get into it, man. Uh Shit, man. I seen some of the content Gigi put out, man. Uh Boy, Luce, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, homie. Boy, your ass, boy, you gonna need God. Nigga gonna need God. But nah, before we get into the content, man, you know how I gotta do it, man. I gotta kick some flavor around the table, man. Uh Let me tell y'all something, man. You gotta know your value. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know your value, you'll run into people who will determine your value for you. You see what I'm saying? And that go for y'all YNs in the streets, man. It's free. You know what I'm saying? To stay out the way. It costs nothing. Listen, homie, when you know your value, can't nobody determine your value for you. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you young niggas joining on these hoods and all that shit, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But when you join a gang, know your value. You see what I'm saying? Don't just go for whatever anybody say. Because the moment somebody try to get you to prove that you somebody, you know what I'm saying? That might be your first mission and you don't never hit the streets again. I done seen that happen too many times coming up in the game, man. So, if I could give y'all some news y'all can use, I'ma always say, know your value. Because if you don't know your value in the streets, man, somebody in the hood will determine it for you. I swear to goodness. Trust when I say, if you don't know your value in the streets or in your hood, somebody will determine your value for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I try to prepare y'all, man, with the tools y'all could use to really survive, man. I never want to deter anybody that don't do something that they shouldn't do, that they don't want to do. Because at this point in life, everybody have a choice. You see what I'm saying? We're not living in them days where we can say, oh, nigga, I'm selling yay just to survive. Oh, I'm selling Sherm so I could pay my mama bills. You see what I'm saying? We're not living in that era no more. You see what I'm saying? We can't say we're a product of our environment no more. You know what I'm saying? All of this is a choice. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta know this, homie. Some of y'all check in with y'all hood, but y'all won't check in with God. I'm gonna say that again. Some of y'all will check in with your hood, but you won't go check in with God. And it's funny because last time I checked, a lot of y'all be calling on God when you go to jail. Don't call on God when you're in trouble. You see what I'm saying? Check in with him when you wake up. Check in with him when you go to church, when you eat. Pray over your food. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. And all you YNs that's listening, I'm going to say it one more time, man. Some of y'all will check in with your hood and your big homies before you check in with God. Don't you ever put somebody before the high power, whatever religion you believe. You make sure that you put up and check in with your high power before you do anything. Because when you wake up in the morning, you got air in your lungs, homie. Hey, that's that high power. You see what I'm saying? Because in the end, it's like the snake eating the back of his tail. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much of a rep, how much of a rider you are. You mess up one time, you make an accident. It ain't no coming back from it. It ain't forgiving. The same place where, I don't care if you from New York, Alabama, New Jersey, whatever hood you from. You got one time to mess up, and everything that you did is unforgiving. So make sure you check in with God before you check in with your hood, man. So with that being said, man, let's get into this reaction. I hope I drop some gems on somebody that can really smell what I'm cooking, because I'm definitely cooking, baby. All right, let's get into this reaction, man. We got Luce. You up? Let's go.
Recreational marijuana now legal in California, but not all the pot shops that are selling it are. So the LAPD is cracking down on businesses selling marijuana legally.
Well, the city of LA has a new plan to crack down on illegal pot shops. Econom's Tom Wade is live in Arleta, where unlicensed dispensaries are a big problem there. Tom?
Council members are just trying to get creative in stopping this problem. They say the problem of illegal dispensaries has gotten worse since recreational marijuana sales has become legal.
In the last 2 or 3 weeks, 3 people have been arrested or detained from the garden. I think and then 1 or 2 people had guns that got detained. So it's like some traffic stuff, kind of.
Be cool, know what they say. Man makes plans and God laughs. Gotta be cool. God laughs. That's the best can a nigga do, right?
Apparently, according to Luce Canon, him and Big U were there when it all happened.
But see, y'all got to remember, Luce Canon is playing the media.
So, okay. Luce Canon has really taken a more adversarial stance against you over the past couple of days. It seems like he's decided that he really wants the smoke.
This is a story of a man caught at the center of a criminal storm. A story of deception, power, and betrayal. Dale Morrison, known on the streets as Monster, once identified in legal documents as Victim 1, the alleged target of a robbery and extortion plot tied to the world of celebrity managers and underground dealings, will be the focus. The narrative begins with fingers being pointed at one of LA's most well-known figures, Big U. But as with many things in the streets, the truth didn't stay buried for long. What you are about to hear is the real story, backed by public records, first-hand revelations, and evidence that has now been obviously recorded by federal investigators, whom police stated that they are watching every move. In March of 2025, a federal indictment surfaced involving several names from Los Angeles street circles. The document outlined a network of extortion, threats, and under-the-table plays. Within its pages, a name stood out, Dale Morrison, a.k.a. Monster, listed as Victim 1.
I know the dude, the dispensary owner.
Oh, okay.
I've done business with him.
Okay.
Like, he would call, I think the last thing I did, I booked Sada Baby for him downtown. But he called me about October. He like, bro, you know what? With you, bro, it was always straight business, man. I give you the money, you make sure the people there, and boom, boom, boom. So, you know, when it comes to weed and all that type of stuff, I shy away from it. Y'all really don't like to deal with it because it's not approved on the Fed side. But a lot of stuff I'm reading, and some of it I still really, I'm kind of like, it's missing some pieces.
According to the narrative being pushed at the time, Monster's cannabis business had been targeted by Big U, a powerful and feared former street figure turned music executive. The allegation was that Big U orchestrated a robbery and extortion campaign to muscle Monster out of his dispensary profits. The source of this story remained Ashley Williams, better known as the fake Luce Canon. The fake Luce Canon claimed to be a witness, an insider, someone who knew how the extortion game was run. His version of events helped to turn the spotlight on Big U as the alleged mastermind behind the threats and the robbery. But like most things built.
All right, man. So let's yeah, man, this is crazy work, man. Let me just say this, gang. I'm sitting here and I'm sitting back and I'm like, dang. He really talked himself into a trick bag. Let me tell y'all something, man. Sometimes common sense ain't common. Nah, man, common sense ain't common. You see what I'm saying? Luce Canon had a choice. You know what I'm saying? 42 years old. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes that's why I say you got to know your value. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your value, man, because if you not, somebody will decide your value. And this is a prime example. Look what Wack 100 is looking at. Look how Wack is looking at him. he have decided his value. You see what I'm saying? When you goddamn got value, you know, say for instance, you Drake, everybody in a fucking in a room would be like, oh man, I'm trying to get connected. You had niggas and females trying to get to that nigga. Matter of fact, you might got some women out here talking about, give me an hour with Drake. I'll leave my boyfriend right now. Nigga, Drake, nigga, an hour with Drake, nigga. I don't care if I've been with this nigga 20 years. I will leave my nigga to have an hour with Drake. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all women like, shit, y'all put that little tabernacle on them and shit. Talking about, I get that nigga sprung and have that nigga baby, huh? Some nigga like, shit, nigga, I get to Drake, nigga. I shoot up anybody for Drake. Drake is a multi-millionaire. He is wealthy. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'll be a soldier for Drake. Because y'all see the value that Drake got. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see the value. What Drake got. Shit. Go to Dubai. They're paying women $50K to piss and shit on them. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't value to me. They like, shit, I go get them beans. Let me tell y'all women something. Y'all got the most value of everybody. Don't ever forget that. See, men have to earn value. Women are born with value. You see what I'm saying? When you born with value, you obligated to hold yourself to a high regard. Don't ever lose that value, because if you lose that value, women, a man will determine your value and he won't appreciate that value. And that go for the niggas, man. You see what I'm saying? Look at Wack. His faith was already decided. He already decided that his value wasn't valuable enough to have loyalty. You see what I'm saying? Luce Canon literally worked himself in the situation. Now I just looked through the some more content. Man, the FBI is definitely reviewing all this footage, man. You see what I'm saying? See, this is why I popped this feng shui. You know what I'm saying? I try to spit this bonjour because I know that it's probably a young YN somewhere probably checking out my channel like, damn, that nigga be saying some real shit though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga. They don't give a fuck about you, bruh. Let's be clear. Man, listen. Kindness will get you killed in the streets. You see what I'm saying? But you got to have value, man. When you have value, man, you ain't letting nobody disrespect you when you know your worth, when you know your value. It ain't nothing like a man who knows his value. Because when a man knows his value, I wouldn't give a fuck who walked in front of his face. He got dick control. You see what I'm saying? Not even a pastor can convince him that he's on the wrong path. Know your value, man. Because a lot of lost souls out here in this world, man. Let's go.
Built on lies, the fake Luce Canon story was fragile, and it was only a matter of time before it collapsed.
Yeah, so basically it's like, cause he'll be like, he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, you know, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But because it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that. And I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his, high-tech shit. I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course.
At the time the indictment became public, Dale Morrison already had his own history with law enforcement under complicated public sympathy. In July of 2014, Monster was arrested after a 4-month investigation into a human trafficking ring operating across Victorville, Ontario, and Redlands. According to official statements from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, Monster, then 29 years old, was running a prostitution operation using 5 adult women and 2 underage girls. The victims were forced to work out of hotels and motels. Dale Morrison, known on the street as Monster, was booked into the High Desert Detention Center on charges including pimping, pandering, and trafficking. His bail was set at $375,000. The arrest was part of a broader crackdown by a joint task force targeting human trafficking in the Inland Empire. While these charges didn't directly tie into the extortion narrative, they painted Monster as a man with a checkered past. That background made him both a convenient scapegoat and a vulnerable target, easy for someone like the fake Luce Canon to manipulate or exploit. Jermaine Ashley Williams, aka the fake Luce Canon, is more than just an habitual liar. He's a behind-the-scenes operator, someone who built his brand off of fake affiliations, proximity to street power, and outlandish lies about accomplishments in the street and the music industry.
These people, they can bring you more visibility. They can bring you more streams and audience, but they can also bring you...
Initially, what got me on this Luce Canon, anti-Luce Canon, anti-fake Luce Canon campaign is because I have a personal friend that I've known since, I want to say 13 years old, 14 maybe, that goes by the name Luce Canon. That's been in the music business since I've known him, that he's introduced me to some of the biggest rappers that I've ever met. I met them through the real Luce Canon.
I've never seen you at Horace, man. That don't mean.
Adam, what's up?
Hey, Luce Canon, I'm here live on the No Drama Show with Brick Baby and Lush. Brick Baby is requesting some information regarding your put on.
Hey, can you give us like at least 2 names from your put on and what block? I ain't never seen you at no meeting at Hyde Park, Horace, man, or at 54th. When did you get put on?
Baby, when did
you get put on? I got put on in 2002. I got put out in 2002, nigga, on Eileen Street, that June house. Nigga, you know what's up, nigga. Yeah, dead homie. So when you get put on?
No, you haven't, bro. You been in
man, cuz nigga Hillbilly was a part of my put on. Nigga Killer Dave was a part of my put on. Nigga, the Dead Homies. My first name was Baby Wild Bill. Nigga, on the Dead Homies at Izzy turned East Coast. That was the third nigga I squabbled. Who did you squabble, gang?
Nigga, I squabbled everybody.
Oh, you didn't squabble everybody, bitch ass nigga. How? You would have went home fucked up.
Shut your buster ass.
You didn't get put on, bitch.
When Monster was identified as a victim in the federal documents, fake Luce Canon positioned himself as a former henchman and the one exposing the corruption and street level abuse from Big U. But as the legal process dragged on, inconsistencies in the fake Luce Canon story began to surface. Quiet whispers turned to loud questions, and then the bombshell dropped. Live, raw, and on the internet for the entire world to see. Gigi, the legally recognized wife of the fake Luce Canon, had remained silent through most of the noise. But everything changed when she went live on YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. We are live. Let's see what we have going on today. You guys are in for something special today. Worst thing ever. I deleted my last live. I don't know how I deleted it. I'm still learning this, so totally sucks. But I cannot wait till you guys see what I have for you today. It is something very, very, very special. My name is Gigi, if you guys do not already know.
With a calm but deliberate tone, Gigi exposed a series of voice recordings, text messages, and receipts that shattered the narrative that the fake Luce Canon had been selling. According to Gigi, it wasn't Big U who had extorted Dale Morrison. It was the fake Luce Canon himself. He revealed that the fake Luce Canon had manipulated Monster, threatened him behind the scenes, and even orchestrated the alleged robbery that was later blamed on Big U. The story had been flipped. The accuser was the perpetrator. What made the video even more devastating was the documentation Gigi presented, clear evidence that supported her claims, phone logs, screenshots, and audio recordings.
And that's why, Monster, when you did with the shit, you should have went to and fuck with Wack, because Wack and Wolf is on the same team. You get what I'm saying? And you went the opposite way.
Nah, it was you that introduced me to Wolf.
No, I didn't.
That's nasty work, man. Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. Hold on. That's nasty work. Hey, look. So when he said, nah, it was you, see, it sounded like, Luce, you shouldn't even called him, bro, because you recorded the phone conversation. You tried to get him allegedly to say what you wanted him to say, but he just confirmed that it was you. You called the victim the same nigga that you laid down. You see what I'm saying? It's just bad, bro. This is extremely bad, man. I would have highly advised you not. I don't care, nigga. Don't call him. Don't call him. Third party. You see what I'm saying? Third party. There's no way you should be talking to him, man. Let's go.
You did with the shit you should have went to and fuck with Wack, because Wack and Wolf is on the same team. You get what I'm saying? And you went the opposite way.
Nah, it was you that introduced me to Wolf.
No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
Cuz already you owe Cuz money, bro, and I paid that debt for you.
No. I paid Wolf everything myself. I paid his money. I paid Pop's money. I paid Tubbs' money. I paid everybody's money, and I made him like $500,000. I don't know, but the first time Wolf gave me $60,000, I paid him back $100,000. Then he gave me back, and I did it.
I know the agreement.
That was what I was saying, but yeah, I paid everything. I paid $100,000. That's not why. That ain't I owe Wolf back there.
But then why? You know, they go hand in hand, right?
Well, I don't know what you mean, but when we did the shop, it was like, all right, this shop can make $100,000. It's not making $100,000 a week. Here's why it's not doing it. And then y'all said y'all was gonna come through with like 50 or 100, but before we got there, I got locked up.
Wow, gang. This nigga Luce, bruh. Hey, man, sometime, man, I gotta be honest with you, bruh. Common sense ain't common. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting back, I'm just listening. Like, bro, why would you even... Dang, bro, like, you kind of making it easy for people to question decisions that you make, bro. One thing I learned, bro, is history don't mean, you know what I'm saying, loyalty. History don't mean you solid. You know what I'm saying? Whatever history you had with Dale Morrison, look what happened. Look what the outcome was of it. You see what I'm saying? It backfired. Whatever this plan was, he verbatim said, nigga, it was you. And then anybody could hear you get upset when he didn't say what you wanted him to say, man. Shit, man. It looked like Dale Morrison is against you. Gigi is definitely finna put your ass on the platter, man. You gotta learn how to master your control. I mean, you gotta learn how to, control yourself and master discipline, bro. This don't look like it's going out in your favor. You know what I'm saying? This audio right here, I'm pretty sure, like Gigi said, she said, nigga, she don't even gotta go to FBI. If they want any information, it's on her platform. So she got another subscriber. That shit is cold, bro. Shit, man. Like I said, I don't play the monkey in the middle, man. I just do the content. But right is right, wrong is wrong, man. And you can't cut that. I think you said too much to Dale Morrison, gang. This was extremely too much. You see what I'm saying? And I would have edited the recording. I would have edited that recording. I would have never let that sit. You see what I'm saying? Because he confirmed that it was you when you tried to throw it off on somebody else, man. Let's go.
So but you made a dumbass deal with Big U because talking about he wanted $1,000 per day. You get what I'm saying? You made that deal, and then I came and shut that down.
Never had to deal with him like that.
Nick, on 6-0, nigga, you came with that deal to $1,000 a day, bro. And I
paid for Mr. Lee's spot. We never paid. We never had a situation where we get $100,000 a day. That's nasty.
Shit,
there was a time when we was paying the police downtown. There was a time when we was paying the police downtown. High number, yeah. That's that. But that back then, making it. So that's why he was trying to get so we can make that again.
Yeah, but the police, nigga, try to come in there and hit me with, nigga, a balance of like 50,000. I told cuz we ain't giving them shit.
Attention growth hackers and hustlers. Would it be a bad idea if we paid for your marketing? That means you would get unlimited.
But you had Big U in that shit. And you know it. You had niggas up there just waiting, doing shit and stuff like that. But then I turned that shit around. And then, because I felt like I got fucked. Because at the end of the day, bro, the police hit that shit after I tell them that we not paying them. Niggas were running out with product and stuff like that. So, nigga, I turned that into $1 million lick. Neighborhood crib. You know what that was about.
No, I ain't got no piece, no $1 million. I ain't seen $1 million. I'm just hearing this right now.
Nigga, because nigga, it was my take. You get what I'm saying? When the nigga try to play me, that's just how it is. I took a mines or whatever like that, and everybody else, I don't know.
You know, the whole thing is here making amends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we making amends or whatever like that. So don't even worry about it. Mom, I'm telling you cool. You good with us, all right?
No, sure, look, my man. I'm gonna return some calls. I'll call you in an hour or something.
All right.
Okay. So as you guys heard it for yourselves, Luce recorded this conversation. He's on the phone with two people, okay? And none of them are me. So for everybody out there who wants to blame everybody else for Luce literally talking to his victim, talking about his own crimes, you guys can.
I got it. Shit. Damn, man. See, this is why I say, man, you gotta have a solid team, man. Like, you gotta have a solid team, bro. Cause if I would have said, nah, bro, that's some bonehead shit, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. See, I think, everybody out here in these streets, man, they got a reason for why they do what they do, right? 9 out of 10 is for their families, allegedly what people say, but I thought we got into this hustling game for longevity. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get in this shit to impress people. You know what I'm saying? Just for the weekend, let me go hustle, rob, and steal, and just to show off that I got money. Nah, nigga, we trying to live this black power shit forever. This black magic shit that we got, man. Our people have been down. Listen, let me tell you about us, our people, man. You could take somebody from the hood and we still gonna make life look good. You smelling what I'm selling dope, nigga? I'm talking about nigga coming straight from the hood. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Give us a bubble coat and a little grind, and nigga, we gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make this black shit look good, man. You know what I'm saying? They put us in the holes, in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Left us for dead. Look at us excelling now. It's a lot of women out here that's entrepreneurs. It's a lot of men out here that's entrepreneurs. I don't give a damn, nigga, if you was selling, nigga, Frenchies, nigga. I don't care if the woman was selling weave, cooking food. Like, it's up now, nigga. Like, nah, we accountable now. Nah, nigga, it's a choice. You gotta ask yourself, man, like, you gotta walk into this life, man. Like, walk into this black magic that you got, nigga. We got black magic, man. You know what I'm saying? We the only people that got this black magic. You see what I'm saying? We cook good, play sports good, sing good, gang bang good. You know what I'm saying? We got some black magic, man. You see what I'm saying? Nigga gotta step into it. It's no longer products of our environment, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even a person that come from the most trenches area right now probably got a Gucci belt, got a car. If you run around with a Glock, nigga, or a 7.62, nigga, that costs money. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got something of value. I don't care from the bottom of the toe pole. Look in your closet. You see what I'm saying? I bet you y'all can look in y'all shit. Y'all got more than 3 pair of shoes. I bet you You got more than 5 pair of t-shirts. I bet you got more than 5 pair of jeans. You know what I'm saying? We got this black magic, nigga. We make this shit look good. And I'm gonna tell people like this, man. You know, sometimes your own family, having a jealous family member is dangerous than having a hater. You know what I'm saying? And some of us is surrounded by family because God didn't bless you. Some of y'all around people who got curses in their life. See, God won't bless you if you hanging with people who got a curse. You know what I'm saying? You know that motherfucker ain't good for you, nigga. You know how they feel about you. Why y'all hanging with people that don't feel the same way as you? You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to find people that match your vibe, man, your feng shui. You know what I'm saying? You got to bonjour on some of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, really walk into your power. Like, real shit. Walk into your power, man. This black magic shit we spitting over here, this shit is heavy. And it's heavy on the nigga chest, man. Luke's kind of fucked up, man. I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, nigga, that phone call was extremely bad. You see what I'm saying? It just tell you, man. You know, you had a history with that dude. You see what I'm saying? And even though you robbed him, you robbed the informant. You robbed him. Now it's his time to snitch on you. That audio, man, I can't, I can't lie. Luce did it to himself, man. You know what I'm saying? I think, it's time to clean up and figure out a legal defense. It ain't no just talking on the phones, man. This is some serious shit, bro. I gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Like, I would be reading law books. I would be trying to understand the crimes that I'm charged with. You know what I'm saying? And just pay attention. Pay attention to fake people, because fake people will expose themselves in due time, man. You know what I'm saying? All those people that you thought was on your side while you was out there in the streets. I don't know who all his friends is, but whoever you was doing business with, none of y'all don't got no lawyer money. None of y'all got, like, I'm pretty sure he got a lawyer, but you got to have a private investigator. You need to be on top of this type of shit, bro. You see what I'm saying? This ain't nothing to play with, man. Yeah, bro. You got to stand on boundaries, man. Some of y'all just got to stand on boundaries, man. I don't care how lonely it get, man. Stand on your boundaries, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting out here crying like, man, I'm on my dick right now, bro. I don't got nothing going on. Find something. You know what I'm saying? Create boundaries, man. And don't let nobody cross that boundary. I don't care who they are. How lonely you get because you got boundaries. When you got boundaries, people don't come around you because they can't disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? But right now, that man is in a serious, man, it's a tidal wave finna come. You know what I'm saying? We got more content on the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. It's 362 people in the live. I see y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Let's go.
Can stop. So you just heard, hopefully you guys screen recorded this or recorded this, and you can go remind Luce and his whole IBM team and everybody else. He talked about his own crime. And if you really listen to the recording, Luce said that he not only laid him down, he said that he talked to the police. He said he talked to the police and told the police that they weren't paying him. So you guys got to really listen to the recording. Luce detailed, okay? Mind you, if you also listen to the recording, he also said that everything was going fine until you involved Big U. So which tells you Luce was already at the dispensary doing what he was doing before anybody got involved. He literally says it himself.
The live stream, however, did not go viral across the internet as it should have, compared to other misinformation being spread on this same topic. Whack 100, the man who lined up the fake Luce Canon, would take to social media saying and doing anything in hopes of this newfound evidence would reach the feds, not to clear Big U. Instead, his intentions were to misdirect and clear his own name.
And she went and got him an iPhone all right and tied him right to her iCloud. Everything he was doing and this record his crimes was going straight to her phone. He has no idea what that woman got over there. See, if you look at her little, when she do them little promo, little flash, if you pay attention to that, she's teasing him. Because in that, you know what's in those little promo clips that she puts up, Nisha? Different robberies. Oh, she good. Okay. Remember I told you.
Man, that's crazy work, man. You know, because you can't mistreat, you know, people then act like, you know, they portrayed you. You know what I'm saying? You can't mistreat somebody, then double back and act like, you know what I'm saying, they betrayed you, they being disloyal to you when you mistreated them. It don't work like that, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was saying earlier. You can't be no gangster in the streets and then, you know, be somebody else at night. You know what I'm saying? Like a kid at night or just a kid at heart. Now, if you're a gangster, you got to be a gangster, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay that way. It ain't no in between, man. It's crazy, man. You can't mistreat people and then act like they portrayed you, bruh. Like that's delusional. You can't play the victim to the crime that you committed. You can't play the victim. And then damn, man. Hey, Luce, man. I'm sitting back and I'm just observing all the data. This definitely clarify as this is enough. Man, them people, man, they not gonna play, man. You gotta have a bomb at you, bruh. You told that man that you laid him down. You confirmed that you robbed him. Then you rob a nigga and try to be cool with the nigga. Luce, you tripping, man. That's crazy work. Let's go.
Pay attention to them clips and you're gonna see choke all on the ground. You go see money. You go see his, and this towards everything he does. Like he did the no jumper and whatever he was putting on the phone with her iCloud. So she's editing little parts of in her little clips. Right? On her YouTube? Catch her YouTube or Instagram. Probably on Instagram. It's her little short little, it'd be flash.
I rewinded that 5 times.
These materials, statements from both Monster and the fake Luce Canon, as well as other key figures on the indictment. The truth is undeniable. With the support of Black 100, the fake Luce Canon had lied. He had created a false narrative about Big U extorting Monster, all while he himself was the one making extortion plays behind the scenes. If you are paying attention, you by now realize the bigger picture was this. Big U is no longer the villain of this particular saga. For Dale Morrison, aka Monster, the truth came too late to erase the headlines, not too late to correct the record. He had already lived through the trauma of his own criminal past being paraded as justification for his alleged victimhood. The public saw him as both predator and prey, while the streets will forever see him as a rat. But now with the release of Gigi's video, Monster was proven to be the real target, not by Big U, but by the very man who claimed that Big U was behind it all. I'm pretty sure that by now, legal analysts have begun revisiting the original indictment. And behind the scenes, Monster has reportedly begun further cooperating with authorities, not as a defendant, but as a witness against the fake Luce Canon. The streets remember stories in fragments, but the truth always finds a way to resurface. Dale Morrison, aka Monster, would never escape his past. The human trafficking case from 2014 remains a permanent part of his record. But when it comes to the recent indictment, the truth is now clear. He was falsely used as a pawn in a street-level power play by the fake Luce Canon. And as far as the fake Luce Canon, his lies are no longer whispers. They they are documented. And Big U, once falsely accused, should be cleared in the eyes of those who matter most, the feds. This case served as a chilling reminder of how dangerous false narratives can be, especially when they involve lies, liberty in the court of public opinion. This is not a story of heroes or villains. It's a story of truth versus reputation, and how, in the end, the facts will always win.
Yeah, this is crazy work, man. This is crazy work, man. I definitely gotta say, man, this content shit, man, it's like the new you know what I'm saying, love and hip hop, you know what I'm saying, thug and war, you know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, bruh. I'm sitting back, I'm like, oh shit. I'm with the binoculars. I'm like, damn, I'm about to get that nigga right there. Ooh, they got his JP. Yeah, they got that nigga. Yeah, they caught him out the house. Yeah, man, it's bad, man. But yeah, sometimes common sense ain't common, bruh. And I think we need to practice more common sense. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop trusting everybody around us, man. You know what I'm saying? These people don't give a damn about you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, man, to check in, you know what I'm saying, with people before you check in with God. You know what I'm saying? You'll check in with the people that you know how they feel about you. You know how them people feel about you. But you running down there and check in with people before you check in with God, homie. Yeah, see, and then we wonder why shit ain't going the right way, man. Trust in God, trust in your high power. You know what I'm saying? This black magic that we got, man, you got to walk into your power, man. You know what I'm saying? Walk into this shit, man. Talk to yourself when you look in that mirror in the morning. Tell yourself you got this. You know what I'm saying? Shake off the devil. Shake that shit off. Know you got some confidence. You know what I'm saying? Start doing what you say you go do. Because the streets is watching. They watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like how our parents grew up. Nobody told us. You know what they told us? They told us out of high school, get a job, keep your head down. You know what I'm saying? They didn't tell us to go be what we want to be, go get rich. None of our people got rich. We're in a position to get rich off this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Ask yourself, what do your life look like? You know what I'm saying? How is your life going? Are you everything that you say you want it to be? Everything that you choosing, man, it's a choice. You know, it ain't no empathy at this point. The game ain't based off of sympathy, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And this world, man, is a cruel world. You know what I'm saying? And they don't take kind to kindness. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, you know, I thought our goals was to get rich, man, leave something behind for them kids. Some of our parents that passed. What did y'all parents leave y'all? You see what I'm saying? We can't be the victim of that no more, bro. We got to start touching this shit right now. We got to get this shit right now. You see what I'm saying? You got to stop being accessible to people. You got to cut that time off from people. You see what I'm saying? Because it's some people in this world that you want them to see you how you see them. And they don't see you the way you see them. And that's why you would never be okay when God pushed that person away from you. You know what I'm saying? He sent him somewhere else because you addicted to that person. You care about that person more than you care about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Them days over with, man. We grown out here, bro. What the fuck we doing? You know what I'm saying? We watching this shit in real time on this internet. We're watching souls, bodies, people making bootsy ass choices. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's cool when you doing it and everybody saying, yeah, that's a real nigga right there. You only a real nigga to the person who like calling you that. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing to nobody. You see what I'm saying? What is a real nigga? Being a real nigga don't pay no bills. Shit, nigga, being a real nigga don't have no loyalty. There's no loyalty in being a real nigga. You know how many killers is in the streets right now who say they're a real nigga? But they don't even rock with their mama. They don't even go take out their mama trash. Their mama trash got to be brought to the curb every Wednesday. He a real nigga to y'all, but his mama still taking out her trash and he stayed 2 blocks away from his mama. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk heavy though. But first of all, I definitely say big shout out to everybody put up. Excuse the audio, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got to test some more bean beans, man. I had bought this bullshit ass mic and I hear the muffle, but y'all just rock with me, man. I'm gonna get the sound up to par. But before we get out of here, man, let's do the roll call. Y'all know how I feel about y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to know that I really, really, really appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all right here with me. So let's do the roll call, man. So we do the shout outs before we get up out of here. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Yeah. Where my people's at, man? What state, what city y'all from, man? Let's represent. Let's go. Ohio, Little Rock, San Jose, what's happening? Yeah. $864, California. Yeah. All right. Long Beach, Pasadena. Yeah. New York, what's happening? LA, what's up? Yeah. Long Beach in the building though. One time. LA, let's go. Ontario, I see you. Yeah, the boot, Louisiana, what's happening? North Hollywood, 818. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. What's happening? All right, 505, New Mexico. Yeah, Ohio. Salute. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Austin the Gamer. I'ma have mods block this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Terrence, what's happening with it? You know? Yeah, block him, man. Nobody like chili on the hot dog over here, sir. You know what I'm saying? LAUSD. Yeah, salute. Dina, what's happening? 323, man. Let's go. Make sure y'all check me out, man, on Instagram, man. Mr_Meanie Boy, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. If y'all really fucking with me though, right? And yeah, man. Hey, when y'all whoop into a whoop, y'all better hound, man. You know what I'm saying? And we finna get up out of here. So I'll see y'all in the next video, man. And peace. Tell you twice. I'm real discreet. The thief in the night.